Alright guys, good evening and welcome to today's coverage of the Gigabyte Dota Masters. This is going to be MUFC up against IG. Joining me is Triumph of Man, and how are you doing, man? Already right off about OD ban. Bit of a trademark hero there for MUFC.
Yeah, not only that, I mean, I was about to say, you know, guess who's been watching a bit of MUFC, like doing their homework, of course. MUFC love their OD, and he was picked up and run last match for complete crushing fashion. Very, very scary indeed. But followed up straight, I mean, we had the Enchantress ban there as well, along with the Brewmaster and the Dark Seer. So, I mean, all pretty stock standard bans. Yeah. I'm not too surprised to see any of these getting picked up here. And I'm kind of expecting to see Lycan disappear in the next few seconds as well. Yeah,
IG do have the first pick, so they may want to leave it in the pool and try to get that with their first pick. But at the same time, part of the OD ban is because it's actually Xuan doing the drafts and picks for IG. He's been playing with Zenith a lot, so he knows MUFC pretty well here. They're actually going to ban out the Lycan, deciding they don't want to try and first pick it. Heroes like Invoker, Prophet, both still in the pool. We'll see just what IG want to go with.
Invoker has managed to sneak through a few times, has been relatively effective each game that we've seen him get played, but I'm kind of expecting to see the Windrunner first pick just because she's so damn flexible, and a lot of teams have really favoured this sort of style of play of just getting those flexible heroes, just like getting the Furion in there or the Windrunner in there, and then just picking up a couple of supports. Just go, you know what, we can take anything you guys want to throw at us, and we can sort of adapt our lineup to whatever we really feel like, because we're not really feeling like locking ourselves in until we've got the next couple of bans rolled out there. Yeah, so I'm really expecting to see an early Windrunner.
Yeah, early Windrunner, especially for MUFC. They love picking up that hero, but at the same time, it is IG who have the first pick. Whether or not they want to first pick it, we'll have to wait and see. But with Invoker and Prophet both left in the pool, I think picking up that Windrunner first pick could be possibly a mistake. But Invoker is banned out, so they are going to go with the Prophet IG, and that leaves MUFC the Windrunner and possibly the Vengeful Spirit, which they've been picking up a lot. They love to run that as their support hero. So we'll see just what they want to go in a second here. And yeah, Prophet, I mean, one of those really pesky heroes. And as far as the Gigabyte Dota Masters has gone, I think it's been winning a lot of games.
Yeah, he's just a really big pain. It's like you're trying to push a lane, and like you're trying to sort of get down the lane, start pushing something, going for that Rax, and suddenly realize, oh wait, we've got a TP back to defend this guy who's constantly knocking on one of our Raxes, can just really stall the game and drag it out and just buy time for a hard, or just buy time for a certain hero that needs to catch up in farm to get there. But Chen, though, being picked up by MUFC, and that's a hero that we're seeing getting banned left, right, and center, actually managed to sneak through for once.
And I think it's largely because IG prioritized banning the Enchantress. MUFC do prefer the Enchantress over the Chen. They're one of the few teams who likes that Enchantress just because of how aggressive it can be early on, getting those ganks going, whereas Chen, you've only got the one creep, and it's a hero that doesn't dish out as much DPS. The Chen obviously does have the better team fight with the heal, and does have the more sort of stable 3 creeps once you hit level 7. So MUFC prefer the Enchantress, but they'll happily take the Chen when it's left in there, and the Windrunner as well picked up. So already they've got some strong lanes here, and IG are going to have to come up with something. A Mirana. That's a very early Mirana pick. I don't know if, I mean, I guess partly to help deal with this Chen, it's a hero that's hard to gank, but still, I don't know if it's definitely a bit unexpected picking that up this early on.
Yeah, normally we see the Mirana save for the last couple of picks, like the second picking phase. I noticed the chat is going wild. They've just caught at the point where Invoker gets banned. Yeah. They were screaming for Ferrari to play Invoker, and now they've been incredibly disappointed. We'll see what Ferrari gets thrown on instead, see what he could roll out. The Venomancer getting picked up, so solid support there. I really am assuming here that Venomancer will get rolled out as a support, because he's really good at it. VS, though, being picked up for the for the Radiant side, MUFC grabbing that. So they're going to have Chen as soft support, Vengeful Spirit as a hard support. And the question is, what will they go for now? I mean, they've got a relatively flexible line. They could do just about anything they feel like still. Yeah, they could get aggressive early, or they could just go for a standard, you know, babysit a hard carry.
Yeah, absolutely. They could go for a hard carry here, but something makes me think, especially if IG ban out some of these hard carries, the good ones. We're seeing them ban out Anti-Mage. We may see even a Morphling ban. MUFC may go with that Tiny. They've run it as their sort of semi-carry a couple of times, and then they'll just run some kind of solo mid, which also has some mid-game presence. I mean, not going for a hard carry, but having like a Queen of Pain as well as a Tiny could give them enough mid to late game potential, and I think Tiny could rip through some of these IG heroes, and is a hero that TFG is fairly well known for. Puck being banned out by MUFC, as at the moment IG do have one sort of semi-carry with the Mirana being there as well. The Prophet as well doing some DPS, so they're likely to go for some of those utility heroes, as Puck is a nice little ban there coming out from them.
I'm almost half expecting to see something like the Morphling getting banned over on IG, just because Morphling, I'm going to say in this comp so far, Morphling, Obsidian Destroyer, and that Anti-Mage have been the most popular hard carries, so they decided to get rid of the Enigma, so they're not going to be seeing the hard push. I don't think it's a bad ban either, just because they have if they throw an Enigma in there as well, they would have a lot of potential for a lot of early aggression, just the summons, the pets would do just be very, very annoying. I mean, not so much early, but as long as Chen can get his level 5, get the extra creep out, he can really just start knocking on towers. Even one creep straight up is pretty frustrating because it's almost an extra hero. If you can just get a stun off, get an Ursa in behind the hero, let off a thunderclap, it really, really hurts. The amount of damage they can just dish out there in a few seconds, and it can really catch people off guard. Just that quick little gank there from Chen, or even just, if he gets a troll in there, that extra snare with the net, very, very annoying.
And now it is back. I like the Brood ban because it's a hero that I think it's a hero that's become very underrated all of a sudden. A lot of teams just sort of forgetting about Broodmother, but when you don't have a counter to Broodmother, or if a team picks up a Broodmother and plays it really well, outlanes you, suddenly you have a problem which can't really be dealt with. So I think it's a hero, if overlooked, that can sometimes win games on its own. So I do like it that it's being banned out here, as Queen of Pain is going to be the go-to hero for IG, so that's going to give them some more mid-game DPS. And with heroes like Mirana and Prophet, they don't do insane DPS. They're very hard to gank. The Prophet does have the sort of the mobility all around the map, but they needed the DPS, which is going to be coming from the Queen of Pain, to help take him through the mid-game, get those ganks rolling. As MUFC now, the choice is up to them. What do they want to go here? I mean, I'm still expecting maybe a Tiny to come out, unless they want to go for that hard carry like a Morphling here. Ooh.
Oh, there we go. The Lone Druid. Now, guys, if you're new to this chat, new to this stream, basically, Gods and I were having this discussion. I'm saying, I know Lone Druid's good, but I just feel that he doesn't quite fit this metagame. But I need to see with my own eyes just how effective he can be with a super, super early Radiance. And just, we haven't had that opportunity. Like, teams, when they come against up against the Chinese teams, it's like a really good ban. They'll go, okay, Chinese people are good at farming, let's ban Lone Druid. And the couple of times we have seen him get busted out, he's just sort of flopped around and done nothing. Mostly, actually, pretty much like it, actually. A hero that everybody goes, oh, this hero is going to be so massive this game, and it has about zero effect. So, hopefully MUFC can pull an orange and make Lone Druid finally do some good hard work and see what he can roll out here. Earthshaker, though, the final pick for IG.
I like that pick. It's sort of round. It's what they needed. They needed that range stunner, someone just to back up teammates, because right now their lineup, I mean, they've got heroes with escape spells like Mirana and Queen of Pain, but if they get stun locked, they're going to go down. If they get shackled, then VS stunned, they'll drop, even though they have those escape skills. So picking up a hero like Earthshaker who can just sit behind, make their lanes a bit more defensive, a bit more stable, is definitely going to help them out quite a lot. As we will see just what Invasion MUFC want to pick up as their last pick. They've got the VS, and who will probably be laning with the Lone Druid. I don't think Lone Druid will solo mid. We'll have to wait and see what they want to do. They may just go for another solo.
Definitely possible. I mean, they've already got their support sorted out. They could do a lot of things here. Definitely a lot of choices. I mean, they could even just pick up high nuker, like just grab something like Chen, not Chen, grab something like Leshrac and just toss him in that mid. Just go, you know what? Go nuts with your nukes. Just be really, really crazy nasty in the mid game. Just basically cause a lot of trouble. I think that's definitely a possibility, or just anything. Any decent solo mid, because once they get the solo bear down in that bottom lane, he's just going to be very, very annoying to dig out, especially if he's got Chen there in the jungle to back him up. Lion. I'm kind of feeling a solo mid Lion here, and this is something we don't, if you guys normally watch European streams, this is something you won't get to see very often, the Lion who's actually getting farm, actually getting levels, and you can see how he can just sort of take over a game and shut stuff down.
Yeah, it's one of those heroes. It probably played as a solo mid here, and if he can get those levels he needs, he will be able to control the game. Those disables will definitely help against heroes like Queen of Pain and Mirana, and this is going to be very important for this Earthshaker to be in the right position, not get caught out. If he can land those fissures on the Lion when Lion goes in, Lion's a very squishy hero who can be taken out and dealt with.
Indeed, this is true. This is definitely completely true. But, I mean, looking at these lineups, Gods, I kind of like the Radiant lineup better, just because I feel like I really enjoy a good solo mid line. And also Chen. Chen is another hero that I just completely love, just because he makes heroes on his team just so freaking hard to kill during early engagements. And I think combine that with the Sylar Bear, again, just so naturally tanky. Once he gets that bear form, I just feel like that is really going to be setting the pace for the game. What about you?
Yeah, no, I think if they can get that fast momentum right from the start, that will help them out a lot. But I think, I mean, MUFC, I like what they're doing with this Lone Druid pick, as we'll see just how they want to land this, what they want to do. There come the GLHFs as IG going down bottom with 5 heroes right off the start, the 5-man sweep, and we'll see just how they want to do this, whether or not they're going to find anyone. It looks like both teams are going to just 5-man sweep through the enemy jungle here, get down those early observer wards, try and block the pull. And no engagement soon to come. Sharky on the line. I mean, it looks like he is going to be playing as a solo here. Ling has switched from playing the Viper hard carry now on the Chen, as he is fairly well known for those jungle heroes, and we'll see just what he can do if he can get those early ganks going. I think MUFC be looking good if they can get those ganks from the jungle heroes.
Fury, and I know everybody's screaming, what is Ferrari going to play? It looks like he is on the Queen of Pain, so he'll be taking that high-value nuker. See what he can do with that. And it looks like both teams just going to be planting some wards, blocking wards, and actually that's going to frustrate Chen if he does come back down here. Won't have that creep camp to pull immediately. It's the Bear starting for the shield, and again just some stats there for Lone Druid, but the Bear obviously starting for the shield just because it helps increase, it just helps get the Bear alive really, really well. And this might be why they were pinging this so intently. Oh wow! Okay, so they actually blocked the hard camp as well. They were pinging, like the dire side IG, they were pinging the enemy neutrals intently, and that was one spot they were pinging just non-stop over and over and over. I think they were saying we must block that one.
But is Chen going to even go top jungle maybe? Chen could even go top here. I mean, at the moment we've got Lion heading top being played by Sharky. It looks like it's going to be VS, Chen and Lion as a tri-lane at top. We're going to see Winrunner soloing the bottom lane. Winrunner's going to be up against a very tough tri-lane, the ES, Venomancer and Mirana. Lone Druid is solo mid. The problem with this Lone Druid solo mid is that these two supports, ES, Venomancer, are probably going to roam around a lot, look for those early kills. This arrow looking for Winrunner. Oh, it does land. It's a big 5-second arrow, and we're going to see a fissure block here. The Winrunner is going to be essential. I think he might just leave, but it's going to be tough. Oh, he's blocked off. He is surrounded. The three-man hero block with the fissure. Down goes TFG. First blood to Chuan.
Nicely done.
Came to the wrong neighborhood. Just that body block was so damn good. I love that from IG. So IG's kicking this off and really good stun. This top lane is a really dangerous lane for MUFC though. Furion's going to be super careful here. A lot of nukes, a lot of stuns there. Really needs to watch out. And actually, wow, he just... I'm not sure if he was trying to stack that or something, but Chen in there just going, actually, no, get the hell out.
I think he just wants to scout it out, because Chen can always come around, gank him from behind. He's already got an Ursa. With Chen and VS, they can just gank from behind. The treants are just there. They're more to scout out the Chen than anything, because if Chen comes in from behind, Prophet wants to know and be ready so he can maybe TP away. Although he is only level 1, does not have that TP up yet, and here comes Chen, maybe looking for a gank.
IG also roaming around supports. The supports have been sitting down here just waiting. Just waiting very patiently, just waiting for Lone Druid to step out, just a little bit wrong, and they'll jump all over him. Ferrari has started off with the Shadow Strike, and he's actually just going to scout. It looks like he's actually just going to jump into the jungle for a bit. Yeah,
and the problem, I mean, right now, the Dire team, they've actually wasted all their Observer wards in some ways, because Chen is not even in that jungle. ES Venomancer are going to find this Lone Druid jungling. If they can get a fissure block off, they could actually block him. No, the fissure is not going to go there. And Lone Druid repositions himself in a much better position. He can't be fissure blocked now. He's going to find some farm there. And just doing the safe option, he can't farm at mid because the ES Veno are missing. And Veno now finds a DD rune. This is going to be even more pressure going on this Lone Druid at mid.
I think you're actually going to swing down here for the Windrunner. They know where the Windrunner is. They think, all right, we can definitely get you. And no, I mean, this is good. That ward still works. It's preventing the Silent Bear from farming.
Yeah, actually, that's
they put
true.
The pressure on. Yeah, they put the pressure on. He's had Dark after lane, and he's going, crap, there's no creep here. What do I do? And like, he's pretty much got the easy camp. That's about it. He cannot step up because he knows they're immediately going to try and jump him from behind.
The VS and Chen have smoke though. VS and Chen have smoke. They're going to either go mid or top. They haven't decided yet. The Drink's not going to find them. And Prophet is got the teleport. So if could teleport out, but both VS and Chen could easily chain stun this.
And now the Bear just keeping an eye on the backside. I mean, the Bear's still proving to be incredibly useful, just keeping an eye on his backside. And that's all he's using it for, just like a free mobile ward at the moment. And he's just using it, although the gank is on top. Uh-oh. Furion in some serious trouble. The stun goes out, the magic missile. Impale is still up and ready to go. There we go, there's the Impale. Easy kill. Although they're a little bit stuck now.
Those treants have caused some problems. Chen does have the Centaur to help tank this. The tower as well, tanking a bit of damage. Pause from Tron. The tower's actually now going to go start hitting away on Sharky probably. So he's going to take a bit of damage, but MUFC will get out okay with the first blood. Actually, no, not the first blood, with just the kill. The first blood, of course, going on that Windrunner at bottom lane. Windrunner, who is not having a very fun time, has got level 2, but very, very tough lane. And even Lone Druid at mid, not farming all that well compared to this Queen of Pain.
Apparently Venomance is lagging. IG are calling that out now.
Okay.
I just checked the ping. So IG are sitting about 250, 260-ish. MUFC are on the sub 100. They're about 8-ish themselves. So they do have a bit of an advantage there, but we'll see what they can do. Again, I'm not sure how much truths and half-truths that the ping function does tell, but they have decided it's enough. And I mean, we saw MUFC play a lot. It was Starsbow. Yeah, Starsbow were playing a lot better last match once they did do that reconnect. Really, like, Crobulus in the bottom lane was looking so damn dodgy. She was missing waves, not harassing properly with it. So there was definitely a connection issue there last time.
And pardon
And
the
apparently
pop-up.
Twitch...
Oh, Twitch.
Okay, so apparently it's Twitch. I don't know. They're saying your stream is now lagging as well.
It could be both of us. Well, between my Thai internet and your Australian internet. I'm not dropping any frames, so it shouldn't be too much on my end.
I don't know.
We'll see if anyone says it's fine. It's normal. Often there's a few people lagging, then some people come in and say, "Nope, I'm on 720p plus. It's working fine."
Oh, there we go.
Yep,
CB saying that now.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
Right. So you laggy noobs.
And I did just have a bit of pop-up telling Mith.trust. Mith.trust are actually about to be start playing Ritter, so I did have a bit of a pop-up there from one of those teams. But yep, looks like we're going to unpause as MUFC need to get out from top. They should manage to do so. Okay, Sharky taking a bit of damage, but meanwhile mid lane Lone Druid still trying to catch up a bit on farm. He should be able to compete for farm now. ES Venomancer are back in this bottom lane. ES hiding away in the trees. Really, I mean, just great positioning from these support heroes, both from MUFC and IG, shutting down these side lane solos.
Oh, these freaking ES ninjas hiding everywhere you least expect. He's going to try and sweep around behind. Although it's daylight, so he's going to be spotted. Not really going to do a whole lot. And actually, Windrunner goes, holy crap, I need to get... Gets hit by the fissure. Doesn't land the arrow, though. Gets hit by the Venom Scale. And now they're just going to auto-attack him down. He doesn't have Windrunner up. And she will get taken out there. Fantastic vision there from the ES. Just those ninja Earthshakers.
Yeah,
coming
great
out from nowhere.
positioning. And he's got 5 clarity as well, so he can just do this all early game long. Just hide it where he's unexpected. Keep slamming those fissures, use those clarities when needed, and maybe even going to look for a smoke. Yes, the Venomancer have smoke. They're going to look for mid lane, or possibly even to countergate this Vengeful Spirit, who is, at the moment, heading mid. But Queen of Pain, with just the Lone Druid, probably a hard gank unless Lone Druid can luck and entangle here. Lone Druid not quite level 5 yet, though.
Oh, he's going to jump in behind. It's looking like Lone Druid might be in a bit of trouble. We've got level 3 Scream as well. They've got a lot of burst there. I think if they jump Lone Druid, they could indeed drop him. And now the bear going to scatter. I mean, he's going to move up now. He's going to scatter up the bear and go, oh, there's nobody here. Yep, there's nobody here. I'm fine to move up and farm. And there we go. He summons the bear back. Although here's the BS as well. Now they're both going to pop. Oh, did she see them? I don't know if she saw them. We've got the Fury on here as well. What is this? Logan in so much trouble. He's blinked the screen. He's going to go down. The stun on Queen of Pain as well.
Nice
Ferrari gets taken out.
And the Prophet in a lot of trouble as well. A couple more right clicks will get this kill. Prophet has boots. Vengeful Spirit does not, though, so cannot chase any further. Not to mention the ES Venomancer is still there. But the Queen of Pain actually died first. So Lone Druid got XP and a bit of gold for that kill and the assist. So Lone Druid going to be getting slightly better off in that trade. Not to mention, four IG heroes came mid for that.
It's definitely problematic. And currently Sharky just getting a bit of free farm, has gone straight for intelligence, he's gone straight for tread, switching into intelligence because he can just get that bit of extra base damage just to help assess. Because at the moment he's just thinking about his farm and he's going to be played. I think he's going to play this so he's not really going to leave his lane until he's got level 7 or so, got his early items up and he's ready to go. He's just going to then focus on trying to severely mess and hamper with like heroes like Queen of Pain, just sort of screw over their farm. I hear the Fury on point.
Yeah,
they're going to go for another kill on Windrunner. Oh, poor Windrunner in so much trouble. Gets hit by that block again by the fissure. Although it's just going to be mostly auto attack damage. Going to try and body block her again. Fantastic work there from the Dire side, slowing her down just enough to finish her off there.
Yeah, and this Prophet getting very proactive, realizing that Prophet cannot do anything at top lane, and just deciding, okay, I can't lane top, there's too much ganking potential there, I'm just going to go get some ganks. Kills mid once, now kills bottom, as Lone Druid has hit level 6 now. He's going to be a lot harder to kill now that he's level 6, but top lane, Lion is got free farm, has intel treads, as well as the level 6 ulti up, so Venomancer needs to be careful, and here comes Lion, TPing bottom, looking for a kill, has that Finger of Death, not going to need it, Prophet goes down, and he can look for another kill with this Finger, but ES and Mirana already scurrying away.
Yeah, that's it. Oh boy. I don't want to be anywhere near that. Pick level 7 now. It's gone for 2 in Hex, and then I assume you're going to be 4 on the Impale. Wouldn't make much sense to do anything. Yeah, there we go. 4 in Impale, 2 in Hex is very stock standard build. Just get those disables up and running as soon as possible. Furion just porting straight back to jungle. You know what? Screw this top lane. In fact, Venomancer up there by himself now. Going to be taking a little bit of fun there. Has picked up the early boots as well. So here, Queen of Pain is sort of clashing with the Cyber. Cyber actually opting to go into bear form just to get that extra health. He's got boots in the stash now, probably to send out in a moment. Chen now grabbing up something from the crew. Oh, he's got his arcane boots up and running now as well.
And he's just hit level 5 as well, so he's going to get the double creep coming. So maybe going to get more involved for some pushes here.
And Queen of Pain just managing to blink away before getting Hex there. Lion, I think he probably would have been better off going through the trees there, but decided just to try and see if he could get just in range. Didn't quite manage it. And Queen of Pain blinking out of trouble. Meanwhile, Venomancer being left alone with this top tower, just going to start spamming wards. He's going for the ward build.
Yep.
And he's just going to get ready to start spamming. And BS and Chen deciding, you know what, we're going to do something about this. heading back up there now.
Yeah, as Venomancer not having... going to find himself being ganked fairly soon if he's not careful. VF and Chen both now in this top lane. Mid lane, Lone Druid has managed to find some farm, has boots on both himself as well as his pet, but Queen of Pain up to 27 CS already. ES just sort of lurking around, no farm on him, so to speak, but he is sort of just sitting as that main support role at the moment. Winner though, 3 deaths, but still 16 CS, does have the boots up in this bottom lane. But how is Mirana doing? Oh, Mirana, 32 creep kills. Looks like Mirana is flying out a fast Midas. Wow.
Yeah. I guess she got that just because she thinks she can accelerate her gold income, and of course Chen, just to dick with Chen as well, I guess.
And Lion is actually at bottom. He's smoked up, so that arrow did not scout out the Lion because he is smoked up and looking for a kill on one of these heroes here. Both Queen of Pain and Mirana at bottom, so maybe thinking they get another kill on Winrunner, but Lion is going to be there, ready for the counter gank. Yes, out of position. Oh, doesn't get caught. If that impaled hit, that would have been a kill.
I'm not sure if Lion just lost line of sight because Nighttime or if he actually just cancelled that. So, you know, not worth going for. I'm going to save this big finger of death for somebody else. This Fury on here. Gonna mess with Joe here. Is he gonna drop the finger? Oh yes, he does. Just impale finger of death. Down goes Furion as it's like Queen of Pain and co giving chase to Windrunner here, popping a health potion. She's got Line to back her up. He's got stuns coming off cooldown in just 1 second. Queen of Pain blinking and screaming nothing.
Yeah, a bit of an airball there, and Lion getting that kill, free kill in the jungle. Meanwhile, the kill from the Queen of Pain did not get the Windrunner, and Lone Druid pressuring this mid tier 1 tower. This should be a kill from MUFC. Nope, TP coming in from Prophet. There goes the glitch. Venomancer is there well, with the Playboard wall, but that Spirit Bear can tank up a lot, do some decent damage to the tower. They're going to just chip away, and meanwhile, top lane, Chen and Vengeful Spirit doing some pushing of their own. Great pressure coming from MUFC. They're looking very strong early on here.
Indeed. Windrunner now returning. Oh, wow, she is feeling very povo. Currently sitting on 23 and 7. Has been definitely struggling, and I think she's up to 3 or 4 deaths now. She's up to 3 deaths. Very, very difficult lane for her to deal with. Also losing this tower. Probably going to lose this tower in the next few minutes as well. They do manage to Radiant though. They take the first tier top tower.
Yeah.
Having put a lot of pressure on that lane with the jungling Chen all the time. Furion's just mostly gone screw this lane. I do not want any part of it. It's too difficult to deal with. As that mass amount of Plague Wards are just being spammed. They're going to try and hold this up, although double YF running out of mana now. He's gone, like, he doesn't even have a Basilius or anything up at the moment.
Yeah, YYF, he's probably going to pick up those Arcane Boots in about 80 gold. He does need a couple more creep kills before he can afford that. He's going to get that from this wave with a couple last hits here. As Lone Druid maybe just going to go off into that jungle. Top lane potential clash as Prophet actually scouting everyone out. This Prophet is sort of making this game go a bit more slow paced just because those treants have been used so well for scouting. Joe just using them perfectly for vision all over the place and just not really being caught out at all as ES picked up a haste rune heading towards top just to back up the Mirana and Queen of Pain, as that Midas is going to be very annoying for this Chen as his creep army is going to be decimated every time the Midas is off cooldown.
Indeed. It's Windrunner now picking up phase boots. She's just trying to catch up a little bit. Got some damage, some nice mobility, but a possible gank here on the Venomancer in mid. Got 2 good stunners just waiting the wings. I heard Mirana, I think Mirana spotted them. I heard a leap suddenly. The arrow goes out, does manage to catch Lion in the face. A bit of a blind arrow managing to pay off there.
Yeah, unsuccessful smoke gank. Yeah, they need to get out. They were in a kind of clever position there, but as soon as Mirana saw them, they didn't catch out the Mirana. That's when they need to get out because IG knew it was up. They came in looking for a gank there. And Prophet as well looks to be building a Midas, has a glove of haste, so they're going to go for double Midas against this Chen, which Chen is not to be happy. But Chen, I mean, just having the Hand of God with a mech can still give his team a huge boost, even if his crits get taken out early on in a team fight.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be quite frustrating. ES now still pretty poor, has been doing a lot of roaming. Has actually gone for an early level in Enchanto. Often we see teams just skip this and just try to level up the extra stun and extra damage there from his aftershock. So actually getting the extra level totem, interesting decision there, especially since he has no channeling abilities he needs to break on the other team.
Yeah, no, absolutely. When you don't need to break anything like that, you can just get those extra boosts there. As Lone Druid mid 2.2k gold. And he looks to be starting to build towards that relic, not wanting to get any phase boots, not wanting to get any other items. He realizes his farm is not the best, only 57 creep kills, and wants to get that relic and radiance up by about 20 to 22 minutes into this game as IG maybe going to look to start pressuring him soon. He is level 9, so he is fairly tanky at this point, sitting on 1500 HP. Bottom lane, Chuan in trouble. The combo with a power shot, great little gank there from Sharky and TFG.
Finger of Death, so damn painful. It's up to level 2. No, it's still only level 1 actually. only level 8. Oh, I suppose he was dual laning, so
yeah,
he would be down a little bit on the experience. There wouldn't be as far ahead. Let's see the line you picked up. I always think he's going to be that solo mid. In this case, he wasn't. You see Furo now opting to do the Ancients, take use of that. As this tower appears to... I don't think he can hold this. Fissure might be enough to drive him back. Actually, no, it might be enough. They don't have that much firepower, considering both of them very low on mana. No arcane boost between them, no. So yeah, actually, no, I think he can hold it off. Lion actually packing a magic wand and a magic stick.
Oh man, that is... why the hell not? It's going to help out... Actually, I mean, I don't know. Do they? I don't assume they stack. They didn't stack in Dota 1, so I think that's maybe a bit of a misclick there. TP's coming in. The gank on the bottom. ES is there. Queen of Pain blinks in, looking to get out TFG. TFG should go down unless he can DP out. Queen of Pain ulti finishes him off. Easy, fairly straightforward kill for them. As it looks like some people actually lag. I'm gonna have a quick check to see what that is, guys. As it shouldn't be all too bad for you guys. Vengeful Spirit finds Xuan. Xuan looking for the double starfall. Not enough damage though. And now Xuan leaping in is in a lot of trouble. Swap back in. The kill going to the lone druid. That's a lot of gold for him, and that's a bit of concern for IG now.
As unfortunately, well, I've got to say that was a fantastic fissure earlier from ES. He's now sitting around the mid lane. As I see the chat completely flip out. Guys, Goz is doing his best to fix it right now. Sadly, sometimes technology fails. It is just an issue that we will run into every now and then.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, it doesn't look like the magic wand is stacking with the magic stick. So yeah, I don't know. It must be a. I figured he would have sold it by now because I mean it doesn't give him any stats, so there's not much point keeping the stick. Definitely feels like a bit of an odd choice.
It should be. It should. Yeah. It seems a lot better now, guys. It should have stopped lagging as. I believe there was a download going over on the side, but it should be a bit better now as, yeah, Lion picking up a bracer is going to be going for, I mean, yeah, it's unusual he's gotten the magic stick as well. Probably going to look to rush a Blink Dagger here. I'd say it's just a bit of a misclick and he's going to sell it when he can.
We'll see. Guys, if you can hear this right now, let us know if it's now lagging. At this point, there was a fix being put through, so if you can hear me talking now, please let us know whether or not it is still lagging. Windrunner now up in the top lane, has picked up a Staff of Wizardry. I'm probably going to go for a 4-staff, I would assume. Just seems to be the general choice for her. Just gives nice ability, nice stats, and it's also just a general all-round fantastic utility item.
And we do see MUFC, they've smoked up, they're not going to go and roast. Oh yes, finds him out. Maybe going to have to pop down a fissure here. He's going to run away, going to manage to deny that smoke gank here. Sharky heading in on mid, looking for Venomancer. Venomancer in trouble. The Sheep, the triple TP is coming out. Sharky in trouble, going to go down in return, but does pick up the kill on Venomancer. Arrow finds net, and 2 kills going IG's way. They're looking for the Lone Druid. In comes Prophet with a Sprout. Lone Druid trapped in here. He could be in a lot of trouble as they are diving in on the tower, and there's an entangle on the ES. ES will maybe go down here. Lone Druid not going to get the kill here, and he gets sent home. Great Holy Persuasion coming from Chen. Saves him as that was a very nice little play coming out from the Chen there, saving his life.
If they turn around and just killed the bear, I mean the bear was like on 20 health, they turn around and killed the bear, it might have actually killed Lone Druid. He was pretty damn low. I feel like they just turn around and hit the bear, he may have died, but anyway, just something. Chen though has picked up his Mechasm.
Yep, and that's going to help out his team a lot.
What do you think you go for next?
I mean, go for a Drum of Endurance, maybe something, or even the Aghanim Scepter if he wants to have that short cooldown. But the Drum of Endurance, go for those aura items, or even the pipe, because right now no one's really going for the pipe. Lone Druid actually at 3.8k gold. He's going to buy that relic in just a second now. So it's 16 minutes in. That's kind of when you want to have that relic buy, and if you can get that Radiance up in the next couple of minutes, it's going to be very, very good for MUFC.
But with the counter wards, looks like she might just try and regain some map control, though at the moment it's mostly been the dart all over the map, going wherever they really feel like. The invisibility rune being popped by Queen of Pain, she's picked up a point booster, probably seeing that, maybe see that early Arganims out of her, just because it just reduces the cooldown so much. Chuan now possibly a bit of trouble, gets hit by the stun, there's the net, a second net to follow up, taking a lot of physical action, she leaps through the net, swap back, second net incoming, no, alright then, no second net. And maybe it's already been
saved his life almost, and it looks like VS still chasing, maybe thinking a wave of terror can get the kill. Not going to happen though. Prophet TPing in. Ooh, VS in a bit of trouble. Arrow coming down, needs to dodge that. Ooh, just doesn't dodge. Just that would have been touching the hairs.
It would have been indeed. Now the double Midas is up and running, I believe. Yes, it is. So Chen. Oh boy, it's going to suck during those later fights when he's not going to have any creep up at all. Apparently he's lagging again.
No.
I see everybody screaming lagging. Ah, this sucks.
Well, I'll try. Hopefully it stops lagging soon, as it shouldn't be too bad at the moment. And right now, I mean...
No, maybe it's... X3 Kitten says it's not landing. I don't know.
Alright.
So yeah, Vladkey says it's not landing, so it's just a few people then, I guess.
Okay. As IG, they've got the double minus up. Prophet has finished his. He's sitting on 600 gold. He needs to get some sort of... I mean, some sort of real item up, something like a 4-star, maybe a mech for his team. Arrow coming in bottom as Sharky catches out Joe. The Prophet going to drop. The TP's coming in now as Ferrari, the Queen of Pain, and Mirana looking for a kill. This Vengeful Spirit a bit caught out here. Queen of Pain, though, forced to blink out. Mirana as well in a bit of a sticky situation. The power shot going to stand up. Great swap coming in from Net. The shackle shot is there. Shrine will drop. MUFC chaining together 2 kills here. And with this lone druid getting more and more farm, this is starting to look not very good for IG.
Yeah, I've got to say, MUFC, they've been dropping some fantastic swaps from this VS. Really, really excellent play there from her. Now, Lone Druid, yes, it looks... I think he's got his relic up and running. He's just lost... I mean, I can't imagine he would have lost like 3k gold last few seconds. Yeah, there it comes. Right. No, that's a Blink Dagger. Right, then what happened to all his money? Oh, right, there's the relic on the bear. Lost track of that. Just recalled there. The Fisher goes down. Shackle shot. Not latching to anything. Goes here. Tries to get the deny, doesn't happen. Windrunner sneaking in that kill there, and looks like MUFC will back up, getting what they came for.
Yeah,
on the bottom lane. Oh,
and Lundra is just a couple hundred gold away from that Radiant, so that is really going to be very scary for IG when he does have that coming into play. Even Chen with Mech and the Hand of God is going to make this team so unkillable. You've got the Vengeful Spirit swap as well, the backup heroes. So at the moment, this team has some great backup. And it's going to be very hard to take out these heroes. Even, I mean, Queen of Pain is going to become a bit redundant with the Chen heals. So this is very, very difficult for IG at this point. They're going to have to start playing this very well. I mean, gold graph right now is in MUFC's favor by a bit over 4k gold.
We'll see what they can do with it. To see Vengeful Spirit just down here, just farming away. Got that magic stick up, got the magic wand up, but not a whole lot of money. She has been pretty poor. Lion, though, went for that blink. Now, he's got great initiation powers. I really got to feel scared for some of these heroes, especially when they're off farming, like, on their own, just trying to get a little bit, like, when you like Miranda's trying to catch from the farm. She's definitely very, very vulnerable. Just going to Starstorm this wave forward. Not getting hit there by that power shot. But yeah, Queen of Pain, Mirana, definitely 2 heroes. They're going to be slightly vulnerable to this, just getting jumped, especially Quap. She's only sitting about 1,000 health at the moment. Very, very vulnerable.
And right now we do see top lane. Not too much happening there, but Windrunner is, I mean, getting. I think Windrunner probably just. Well, they've already got a mech, so Windrunner could go for the pipe if they want, or could just start building towards that Sheepstick. Sheepstick will help deal with the Prophet, Mirana, even the Queen of Pain. All those heroes a bit susceptible to being picked off if you have the Sheepstick up. So we'll see just what Windrunner wants to go very, very soon. As right now, Prophet is just still farming away in the jungle.
Someone is trying to contact you there, so I'll take over for now. And oh, are we getting too close? No, Windrunner, hitting Windrunner actually backing up, getting smacked though by Furion's ult. As apparently, oh okay, fair enough then. Queen of Pain though, in the mid, still saving up, could be going for a few. I mean, she could just hold on to that point booster for just like as a big cost-effective health and mana increase. But at the same time, she may just go for that early Arguments, because Arguments is generally, I mean, you want to get kind of quickly. The faster you get, the more effective it is. Especially if you had good levels, getting that fast 16, 40-second cooldown of that ult is huge, absolutely fantastic. Now, Vengeful Spirit finally spending up the money that she managed to accrue, has gone for an Urn of Shadows, very, very useful item if you're planning to get aggressive. And just all around, you get portable, stackable health potions, absolutely fantastic stuff. Really, really beneficial if you're trying to push early on as well. And you can just keep, like, it also just helps keep key heroes healed up as well. Like, you throw it down on the Silent bit, very, very useful during those extended pushes. See Queen of Pain still saving up 1,000 gold at the moment. Yeah. Venomancer looks like he'll be grabbing the mech for his team. He's got the buckler. Yeah. It looks like he's working on the headrest now. Yeah, Venomancer getting up some useful support utility items. Has Arcane Boots. Going to be building a mech, and this is something IG are known for. They don't let their supports get behind on items. It's the support heroes who are going for the mech, whereas some other teams you'll see getting the items like mech and pipe on their sort of side lane solos. Heroes like Windrunner. IG have to give some farm to their supports and make sure they don't let any heroes really get left behind. As Windrunner Ultimate Orb is going to be a Sheepstick coming up, and right now, I mean, MUFC are definitely in control slightly. They've got the Radiance up on Lone Druid, and they're going to be looking at his next big item up fairly soon. Could even go for a Vlad's if they want to get a few more auras in there to deal with. Definitely possible. See the port coming. Blue is returning to mid lane. Windrunner is here, just looking at the Lion. He's got that blink there. Hasn't really put it to use yet. thinking they've probably spotted him with it. He's had it for a little while, but he hasn't really put it to huge use yet. I think he might have jumped someone on the bottom, that's about it so far. Plague Ward's just checking out, making sure there's nobody in Roshan at the moment. The Radiant gonna push on this mid tower. Now the Die need to be very careful they don't get anybody else, because at the moment so the Lion can be all over their case, just completely obliterate someone important, like Rana, like Queen of Pain, just shut them down, or just even force them to get out of the fight and not participate. Even if he picked off something like Venomancer or the Earthshaker earlier, that would take a huge chunk of the Die firepower out of the fight.
Yeah.
Just looking for him now, just keep an eye on this line.
And right now the Lone Druid just sending his Spirit Bear bottom lane just to keep it pushed out with that Radiance. Chuan is trying to fight it, but that Spirit Bear is just so damn tanky. And now mid lane, yeah, Lion looking for that opportunity to engage, as he does have that Blink Dagger up. And I mean, you need to sort of get past that Plague wall somehow. They can't really push in all that easily because of all those wards being there. And maybe with the Lone Druid though.
Ooh. He's going to go for it, blinks in, there's the Impale, going to see a Hex in a second, there's also pink coming, purple coming here as well. Where's the Finger of Death? Oh, he's just a mana for Finger. Oh, she's going to get away. In fact, yeah, he's only got 800 mana. Oh, just a little bit short. I think he spent a couple of, actually it might have been the TP that put him under.
Yeah, the TP would have used up a bit of mana and then it just all kind of added up and he did get taken out there.
Yeah, I mean TP and Blink, there's 150 gone.
Yeah. And right now it looks like IG want to get this mid tier 1 tower. They've only taken 1 tower so far, which is a bit of a concern for them, as we do see Zhou and Chuan at bottom lane helping try and push this out. The thing is, this IG team, if this goes to really late game, I feel like IG have the advantage. Both Prophet, Mirana and Queen of Pain, 3 range sort of semi-carry / carry heroes, can do a lot of damage, and Lone Druid, he gets maxed out fairly quickly. Sure, you can get 12 item slots, but he's not a hero late in the game that can win games on its own.
Oh, we'll see indeed. I see another port in mid-line returning. Going to try and cause him. Still got that Finger of Death. Hasn't managed to put it to use yet. It's a smoke gank incoming. Oh, they're going to... Where are they going to sweep into here with this smoke? Got that extra speed. Going to sweep around the back here. Alright then. Plague Ward's not going to scout this out. They're going to feel... And this is good. The Die are going to feel relatively confident. You know what? Don't really feel like there's any trouble coming in this direction. Because we can see up here, same reason that they were doing... Well, the same thing the Die did. Although actually Lion going to completely give that away. I'm not sure if he meant to do that. He just started attacking a Plague Ward.
Yeah, as they are smoked up the other two though. They are looking for this mid tower. Lone Druid is leading the way. He's tanky as hell. And IG are just going to sack this. They can't defend this. They're looking to trade. Trying to bomb. They get a swap off though. Insta kill the Venomancer, and that's going to help them push no more Plague Ward wall to deal with. And not to mention the mech is gone as well.
Oh yeah, fantastic pick there. Even the supports, it's only 25 minutes in. At this point, the support heroes are definitely crucial. And right now, the Radiant Spare is just... It's even got Plate Mail now as well. It's got a whole ton of armor. It's got the damage block as well. That burn is just going to help them just chew through stuff. They just don't even care. I mean, this is a huge window of opportunity for MUFC to end this right here, right now. They definitely don't want to drag these out. They've got the advantage, don't want to squander it. They've currently got a 4K lead. Why not make it work? Going to take it to mid tower if they can. The slow down there on top of the VS. She's trapped in by the fish, although the damage now. Line all over Queen. An Echo Slam. The Hand of God force staffing the VS out. Hand of God from Jet healing them up. Although it looks like they're going to lose Sharky. The Line getting taken out. Queen of Pain buying back.
And Lone Druid is being sent home. Yep, and Queen of Pain going to try and chase after this Windrunner. The Sprout is there. Windrunner going to TP out, and I don't think they've got an... Oh, Fisher just in time. TFD will go down. But IG, I mean, they held off there, but they did take a lot of damage. A couple of buybacks, and that tier 3 tower is getting very, very low.
As they're screaming, stop tabbing. Guys, if you're complaining about lag, gods will need to alt-tab to try and fix it.
I'm actually alt-tabbing because I've got to help admin the tournament to some extent, which is why it's normally Triumph doing the streaming. Because there are a few people who I need to be contacting for some other ongoing games. So sorry about that, guys. This is why Triumph does the streaming, not myself. As we will try and focus on this game a bit more now. Right now, Zhou has gone for the Necrobook, has a Necrobook 1. And we'll be building towards that second level fairly soon, and that's going to help deal with some of these heroes like Lion. If you can chuck that Necrobook on him, lower his mana a bit. He's a hero that without that mana, that's a couple disables less in each team fight.
Yeah, I feel like they might want to tank Lone Druid up just a little bit now. Once he gets his level 3 ult, he's going to be very, very difficult to deal with. I mean, it was a good pick off from Lion, getting him that Venice, but he just sort of, and then the Queen of Pain after that, he sort of just stayed a little bit too long deep in enemy territory, because like we said before, he's not very tanky. He can't really stand up once he starts getting focused. So he was a little bit too deep in and got picked off. And also that was a great, I've got to say, great fissure during that last part of the racks from ES was really what helped IG hold it in there, not have to concede a racks there. Very fantastic work from them. Now the Venomancer has picked up, he's picked up a Vitality, but he's tanking himself up there, trying not to get focused down quite so quickly. Also grabbing himself a cloak. I just saw that get brought up now, shuttling that out, just getting all sorts of cheap, cost-effective defensive items. I really like this from Avino.
Yeah, that's what you have to do as Avino. I mean, he's getting swapped in a bit. He's not really a key hero. If they lose him, they can still fight, but he'd love to get that ultimate off and love to keep having that Plague Ward wall up every fight possible. Not to mention that Mech can help keep his team alive for a bit longer, so just taking up as much as possible. Right now, Mirana going, I mean, the Lincoln Sphere, a bit of an unusual item choice I have to feel. It's not really giving her that much, but it's mostly just to help counteract that swap, as well as the Lion who can initiate in with a blink disable. If he can block that first disable, it may give him enough time to use that leap out and survive. So, I mean, I can see the logic behind it, but it's just going to be Mirana, not going to be all that effective until he does pick up another big item to do some damage. As Vengeful Spirit in trouble, forced out. Fissure gonna not actually hit, as there goes the Mirana invis. Vengeful Spirit wow, swaps himself out. Net, incredible play from him. Zhao gets actually shackled to a tree. It looks like they're gonna stop chasing, and wow, I can't believe VS actually lived.
I don't think VS players get any bigger right now. This game with MUFC, that have been so damn good with that VS. Just stunned, forced stuff out. I've got to say Windrunner has definitely, I mean, Windrunner was definitely, it's much him there as well. Moving in just so VS could just move in, force stuff out, and then of course coming back so he could swap out. And then accepting the fact that he might throw himself into danger. It's a good play from both of them there. Nature's Prophet does manage to pick up a level 3 Necro, but the gold swing has been pretty big after that last Rax attempt.
Oh yeah.
It is now almost even. It's about 500 in between it. That's about it. Definitely looking scary. Twine currently sitting on 403 GPM. 415 for Nick, but you know, like we said before, it could be an issue if he's fighting those three sort of semi-carry late gamers. And he doesn't really have the firepower by himself to tackle.
I think MUFC know they want to take a rack soon. They have got the Lone Druid, who is, I mean, in theory, one of the best carries in this game. Mirana, maybe you could say, is a slightly better range carry, but the problem is, against 3 heroes who can kite him around, it is a hero that will slowly phase out as this game goes longer and longer. And MUFC looking to push on in. Lion trying to build a BKB, does have that Ogre Club, going to dodge an arrow now, and now they may look for a chance to engage, but it's so hard. The Venomancer with all the Plague Wards, I feel like MUFC may be just better off trying to go for Roshan. Even if IG know, they can force a team fight away from this base, but they do take out the tower, chipping that down with the Lone Druid Bear, and they're just chipping away on this Rax. There's not enough damage to take out the Spirit Bear, which is a problem for IG.
Well, they've done a lot of damage with it. I mean, he's got a second bear ready to go if necessary. He's got the bear ready to summon back. Oh, they're just gonna. Oh wow, they're just gonna heal it up. Send it back down, and then he's just gonna recall it.
Oh, that is nice. I like this little trick here, using that Chen, and he can bring it, and then he can resummon it even if they take it out. So they can just slowly chip away at this Rax, ignore those Venomancer Plague Wards.
Definitely a very. In fact, we saw Dendy do something. We've seen Dendy do stuff like this with his Invoker. Just use the Forge Birds. They're long range. Just go, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and just continually summon Forge Birds. You guys get the hell out of your base and fight us. Stop being little girls about it. So it's essentially the same thing. Just going to sit here, chip away at the ward wall, but at the same time, most of the hard work is getting it done by this Spirit Bear.
Yeah, right now, Spirit Bear, I mean, he doesn't even have to send his hero in. It's always just going to be the Spirit Bear in front, chip him at the tower. Down goes arrows. It does hit net, though. And with this, IG, ES ultis without using the blink. Big mistake coming out from Faith. And with that, MUFC back off. ES wasting the ultimate. That is a crushing blow for IG. Prophet in trouble. Gets fingered. Silver Bear going to take him out with the Spirit Bear. And now things going very, very sour for IG. The ES, something damaged him. He preventing his blink. I think it was maybe a tornado.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing as well. I mean, I didn't see anything else, unless the bear got a little bit too close, and the Radiance Burn could have been the other thing, just if it stepped a little bit too close. I didn't see the bear get that close, though, so I'm very surprised that he had that knocked off. Maybe it was wild.
Could have been the Radiance on the bear, but he pulled a come with me. The ulti, well, he didn't ulti then blink. He ultied without blinking at all. So,
he just mashed the button, like smash button and instantly ulti. But hang on, wait, I didn't actually blink. What the hell happened there?
Yeah. And Lone Druid has finished the... I guess he's had that Assault Crest for a while now. He's sitting on 2.7k gold as well. Chen, I believe, will have that Agnum Scepter now, and the VS 2k gold. MUFC getting a big gold boost now. Probably going to see a BKB up on this line soon as well.
Oh god, I know that chat's been hating on IG, just like, why do you get an international invite? They've been hating on IG all night, and now the viewers are just, he's just adding more fuel to the fire. They're just going to rage even harder at that, I think. And yeah, it's popping up now. They're just catching up with it. Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh man, it's always going to happen.
Yes.
People are going to be upset no matter what. But RNG actually taking this opportunity to maybe take Roshan. If they can stop the Lone Druid, or even a hero like Lion Gang Roshan, I feel like if they get the Aegis, they may even just put on Lion. That'll help him out, but they're being scouted out. Chen just sending in a Centaur, doesn't care if it goes down. He just wants to know what's going on. Are they at Rosh? Do we need to stop them Roshing? They're going to find out quickly they're not. Prophet going to TP top. Prophet with the Necrobook 3, but still, I feel ING in a very sticky situation. They're doing some team ancienting here. MUFC maybe going to look to push another lane fairly soon.
Yeah, well, I mean, in this case, like, most of the Bears' firepower currently is sitting on... Well, I mean, most of Silent Bear's firepower is currently sitting on the Bear anyway, so if he dies and respawns, there's no real guarantee that he will actually have a Spirit Bear up and ready to go, so maybe they will decide, you know, alright, Lion, go and pick it up. Because Lion, I mean, really key disabler. He can just continually shut down people left, right, and center. Also, he's the initiator as well, so if he gets picked off, always good to have him pop back up.
Yeah, and at the moment we've got Prophet just looking to pressure away this top lane, trying to sort of force MUFC to make a decision where they want to defend, but the problem is MUFC can just use the Spirit Bear to defend lanes. They don't even have to send a hero, they can just use the Spirit Bear, recall it in, but they're actually going to look for a gank on this Prophet. Silver is there, there's the swap, stun will follow it up, as all they're going to need, there goes the Necrobook, they're waiting to stun as long as possible, there's the damage, Prophet goes down, Lone Druid with another kill, up to 3.4k gold.
Oh, wow. That is definitely very, very scary, but at the same time, I've got to say, IG are definitely not out of this. With good comeback, so look at Chen will get taken. He's been completely surrounded. Nothing he can do. Going to lose all his creep as well. Maybe, maybe not. Looks like they can't be bothered. So you know what? You have your creep. Have your stupid creep. We don't care. We'll just kill him with the Hand of Midas later.
Yeah, absolutely. As Lone Druid is now leading the attack on mid lane. Maybe IG going to look for an opportunity to take Roshan here with that kill though.
Just looking. I think Furion got taken out at the bottom right hand corner just a little while ago there. It looks like IG sort of massing in this bottom lane here. Queen of Pain though, just farming the jungle for a bit. Windrunner though, got her Hex up and running. She's had up and running for a little while. IG did decide to go for an Argonims on that Queen of Pain, so she's got only level 2 ult though, hasn't got the level 16 yet. Once she gets it, then it's the 40-second cooldown. Right now it's 70 seconds. Not as fantastic as it could be. Furion currently sitting on the Necrobook 3, doesn't really have as much money as he'd like, I think. Let me just double check. The gold tab, I mean, sharply going back towards the dire side, but it's now well in favour of MUFC once again. Looking at the gold per minutes again, what have we got? Yeah, Chuan, 408, and Silent Bear just going up and up and up, 463, just cannot be stopped at the moment.
Yeah, and with this, I mean, they've managed to push out the lanes very well. I think MUFC can look to push down this tier 2 tower and maybe even get a Rax out of this. They don't have to worry too much about top. Zhou is pushing away. He might get the tier 2 tower, but by the time he does that, MUFC will be ready to go into this base, take out a tier 3 tower, maybe even look to pressure the Rax as Xuan and Zhou are doing their best, pushing out this top lane, trying to put on some damage.
Looks like, yeah, they will just keep pushing up or not.
No, they're going to go for Roche. They're going to take the safer option here, rather than try push on in when maybe those Plague Wards can cause some problems. They'll take Roche. IG will probably know this, but I think MUFC are just so confident that they can win a team fight that they're not going to worry. They're going to see some net do some warding near this mid lane, and just scout out when they want to go in, as they have got great... Look at this around Roshan at bottom lane and mid lane. They've got wards all over the place, and that is going to really make it very hard for IG to stop this. Arrow is going to make its way onto the Roche pit, not going to hit anyone. It does go down Roshan's backside, and now IG have to make a decision. Do they want to go in? There's a Mirana ulti, but they get spotted. MUFC know what they just did. They've got a Sentry Ward as well. They're going to maybe use this and try pick off someone. Queen of Pain instantly hexed, but is hasted, as Queen of Pain may just survive, does manage to blink out. That haste on Queen of Pain, saving her life. Wow, that was a very useful item, a rune to pick up there, as Arrow going to go flying in. No heroes have dropped yet, though.
I think it's going to go back, and at the same time, Furion still pushing bottom.
Oh man.
He's just taking that tower. VS showing back up. Masspor's coming, gets stunned everyone. Oh no, he's messed up the Sprout. Oh, I bet he feels angry about that.
I wasn't so much messed up the Sprout, it was VS actually ran into him. Oh, the Aegis fight. Xuan steals the Aegis, gets a kill on the Lone Druid as well. Oh no, not the kill on the Lone Druid. Lone Druid's still standing. It's Chen who does go down. And Radiant, I think, getting the kill, but it was the Dire team who stole the Aegis there. Lone Druid got sent back home by Chen, and what a clash there. Mirana stealing the Aegis. Great play from IG. Pressuring top. Sure, Prophet died, but it meant that they could steal that Aegis. And IG, I think, are going to be pretty happy with that trade.
I mean, that couldn't have come out much better than it. Definitely worked out well. Now they've got this top rack. Oh, so wide open. It's one of the great things about Furion, just can be anywhere you need him to be. And as soon as they win a fight, Furion can just be there pushing. As long as I think they're going to focus on keeping this top lane pushed as much as they possibly can, just so at any point in time, Furion can port to it if necessary, just to try and put pressure on.
Yeah, and right now we're going to see MUFC. I mean, they've got that mid racks, but you definitely feel IG. It's starting to open up for them. They've got the Aegis. Mirana's finished off with Mantisal as well, and they are maybe going to find an opportunity to come back in this game. Aghanim Scepter is up on Queen of Pain and does have 2.5k gold on top of that. Probably going to build towards his Sheepstick, I feel. Although we have seen, I mean, even a Shiver's Guard this game against heroes like Lone Druid and the Chen crits, I mean, that could help out a bit there. Give the plus armor you need, and maybe provide some extra slow and nukes. And IG, I mean, they're still in this game for sure.
Haste.
Yeah, no way they're out of this. Mirana is cycling treads at the moment. He's going to heal up there with the link. She just needs a little bit of damage. Up the top lane. Who is that? They're stuck inside. I think that's
the bear.
Just the bear. Never mind.
Yeah,
all I could see was health bars. That's about all I could see inside that tree. Of course, I'm playing on a lower res than I would like. But right now, MUFC going to be getting aggressive on this bottom lane. And are they going to go for a base race? I don't think so.
I think a rack trade here would slightly favor MUFC. Having 2 lanes racks is very, very useful in the late game, but having only 1 lane racks is not that big an advantage. It's easy to deal with 1 lane pushing in. Having 2 lanes pushing in is not that easy. So yeah, IG back up. They're going to defend this. Same goes for Winrun, who is TP top. Winrun finishing up a 40-minute pipe, which is, I mean, I guess partly to do with ES as well as that Queen of Pain, who now has that Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, nothing wrong with getting a pipe. It's just a fantastic item. In fact, somebody else, Venomancer has finished his. I noticed he was building one, has managed to finish it in the last couple of minutes since I checked. So he's got that extra tank for his team. I mean, that's definitely going to help prevent someone from getting isolated and destroyed by that line. Line, of course, is Blink, so damn dangerous, setting things up. ES also with the Blink now. I'm not sure if we called that out before, but he has that Blink, can set up the Fisher traps, and can just cause all sorts of havoc with his ultimate.
Yeah, and we will see IG looking to make something happen. They're heading into the Radiant jungle. They're not going to find anyone. It looks like Lone Druid knows what's up. He's finished off his heart. He is going to be very, very tanky. He's even put the Radiance on his own hero. I like this. This late in the game, that Spirit Bear is likely to get focused down in fights, especially if he's using it to attack the base. He's having his hero sit behind while the Spirit Bear tries to just take down buildings. Now with the Radiance on his hero, he can still do damage even if his Spirit Bear goes down. So late in the game, around this point, you want to probably move that Radiance over to your main hero.
Yeah, definitely. Just waiting. Just waiting for him to just run their man up and go to town on the enemy team. Just looking, Mirana though still without any serious damage. She's hitting okay, but she's not hitting super hard yet. Really wants some kind of damage item at the moment. That's what she really lacks. So it looks like Lion rolling back to Sunny. Doesn't want to get involved in that. Winrun also another 1300 gold saved up. Could go for something there. Chen also with that Aghanim Scepter, that really low cooldown ultimate, absolutely fantastic as well. Just looking at the Queen of Pain, she's on 4k gold. I think she's mostly sort of saving for buybacks before she decides what she wants to go for, Gods.
Yeah, I think buyback at this point in the game is going to be very, very useful. As with 4k gold, you can buy an item, but then if you buy that, you won't have that buyback. So sometimes it can be better just to wait till you have a crazy amount of gold, then buy something. And you can use, I mean, if you buy a Mystic Arc, you want to buy that. And he is going to get picked off at mid. Ferrari, caught in no man's land, will have to buy back now to defend.
Dead.
Definitely, he's having his bottom racks pressured right now. Who is that there? Silabear is already here. Just keep the creep wave pushed up against the tower. And now Windrunner also helping out Silabear moving in. Is he going to get picked up quickly? Ferrari, though, does have the money to buy back. There we go, he did buy back. Gonna move in here, gonna try and cause some trouble. Sure they realise that he's back. There's the MUFC. Ling taking a lot of damage here from the auto attacks. Queen of Pain jumping in with a blink, using the Scream Hex. Not being popped though, as well as Heal and Mex also being popped there by the Radiant side.
And Chen actually going to steal a Necrobook here. That's, I mean, as far as late game Chen goes, stealing a Necrobook 3, that is pretty damn useful, as Lone Druid is just so tanky. He can just go in and attack away on this tower, I feel, with his bear, and as well as his hero, because if he's sitting on 3.4k HP, he's going to be very hard to take down. There's a Mirana ulti. They want to engage. Arrow going to go in. Ooh, hits the Necrobook warrior, as it looks like Chuan needs to be careful not to kill that, as it does expire. And now the tier 3 tower kept alive.
Tier 3 tower still up, not by much. Not by much, and it doesn't look like MUFC are relenting at all. They're just staying here. They're like, you know what, we don't have to leave. We're just sitting on doorstep all day. But look at this, Bureau. I'm gonna try and force him to get out. This is what's so good for Bureau. He's just gonna go and pressure this Rax and go, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna try and trade this Rax and then try and get home before he can take out of town. Does they have the glyph up? No, let's go. It looks like he won't be able to trade in time. I think he's gonna need to come back. As they're losing this Rax out, down about half health. The stun goes out from the line there. The shackle pinning down Quinnipiac. She's in a lot of trouble, getting hammered there by the jet, as well as the bear. Nothing they can do. Rax is down on the bottom lane.
Wow.
And Nature's Prophet too slow to help out. And MUFC playing a fantastic game. Will the bear get away? Looks like it.
Not just was that. I mean, Nature's Prophet was a bit slow, but ES blinked in and got immediately hexed. ES could not blink an ulti because he got hexed right away. Queen of Pain got shackled. MUFC were just spot on with their disables. Prophet going to buy back, but Queen of Pain, the buyback's on cooldown, cannot get back in the game. Xuan going to die. He does it for the ages, but now Prophet caught in no man's land with that teleport in. Going to go down again. Xuan as well. Sheeped. The disables is just too much. MUFC with these heroes just constantly taking heroes out one by one, and that's a team wipe. ES is going to respawn, but by now it's too late. ES has ulti though, as he is going to be looking for a big blink ulti here, but I feel it's going to be too little too late. The top rack's not even taken by IG here.
Yeah, well, they had a good crack. It did a lot of damage to both racks, sadly. Just the bear went back, and there was not much they could do about it. As the blink in, the echo slam doing pretty much nothing. The pipe being popped beforehand did absolutely sod all. And they're just going to take this tier 4 mod mid-tower.
Yeah, Lone Druid is not there though. I don't think they're going to be able to throw in this though, as there's the buyback from Tron. They're actually going to have to back off. They've got a double rack, so IG not calling it quits yet. They are down 4 Raxes here, but MUFC need to be careful. We're going to see maybe one pick off. Vengeful Spirit in a bit of trouble, does not have a TP. The gem is on him though. He may just want to destroy it, but Queen of Pain. Oh yep, we'll find the Vengeful Spirit. No, not going to chase. Vengeful Spirit looks like he's maybe fogged them, or they're just chasing the wrong way. The ping is up. Queen of Pain finds the Vengeful Spirit. Stun goes down, and in comes Lone Druid. This Queen of Pain gets entangled. Oh my gosh, if Queen of Pain goes down, the mech gets popped. Queen of Pain gets saved by that mech, luckily. If that mech was not there from Venomancer, that would have been a very, very brutal kill.
Again, this VS walks away for something, in all honesty. She really looked like she was totally boned, yet somehow managed to sneak out of there. Jen just popping that heal non-stop pretty much, healing him up as much as he possibly can. Lion finding himself an invisibility rune. Gonna roll up on the top. He could try and set up a kill. Finger of Death is up level 3. Oh, that hurts. That is really, really scary. In fact, he might even try and pick up this ES again.
Yeah, ES is walking right up to him. He's got the hex. He's going to finger. Impale will finish him off. There goes the Howland. Easy kill. Vengeful Spirit thinking, let me get in there. Making sure that they would get the kill with the stun there, as now the top racks. No ES. And the problem is here, the Dire team, they've all used their buyback. Not a single of these heroes probably has buyback. Except maybe Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain has buyback in 1 minute.
No, 1 minute now.
Okay, so Queen of Pain pops the ulti. The pipe already being used though, doing literally no damage. And now MUFC. The tower's down with relative ease. They're going to focus down this rack. There's no glyph. Venomancer ulti. 4 staffs for Lone Druid out. Double 4 staff attack. And MUFC just going to slowly chip away at this IG base.
Looks like I'm pretty sure they'll be successful. I mean, the lanes are going to slowly push up as well. You see the creeps, the upgraded creeps to the radius side just gradually make their way up. Mirana breaking up, trying to hold off this mid push desperately before she's really needed in the top lane. And in fact, they might even swing around a couple of heroes and try and pick her off from behind. It would be worthwhile giving an attempt, although she's going to swing bottom as well, going to try and push that back. Did she actually shift the Eagles? Or no, she got a Demon's Edge. Going to be going for that Monkey King bar as now the Dire
I didn't know what Monkey King
bar.
Oh no.
Echo Slam, the blink in, Hand of God, BKB online, blinks in, causes a big impale. I can't see who that is. He gets fingered. I think it was Queen of Pain getting fingered by the Lion. Gets taken out so easy. And there's nothing that they can do right now. The swap in. Oh, the shackle as well. There's a latch. There's a magic missile though. Down goes Mirana. She's got no Aegis left. Venomancer also getting cleaned up, and then the GG well played there from IG. I've got to say, MUFC looking so strong now. Yeah. So damn strong.
They played so well, I mean, especially the support play. Every time I see MUFC using Vengeful Spirit, they just impress me. I mean, it's one of those sort of, you think it's just a basic support, but the way they use the swaps, the way they just position themselves with that Vengeful Spirit is always spot on. And here, MUFC, some great play here, taking out IG, the Chinese team. So they're going to go on to be, I think they're now 4-0 in their group.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say it was a well-deserved victory. I mean, IG didn't exactly make a ton of mistakes. I just feel that's really MUFC just outplayed them on their own merits. It was just really, really awesome. And I've got to say, the Bear definitely, finally, somebody managed to make it work properly for a change.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They used that really well to push. You could see just sending that Spirit Bear just to take, when they first pushed mid to get the racks out, they just had that Spirit Bear in front, taking out the tower while none of their heroes were any danger. They were basically saying, come on IG, engage on us. We're not going to go on you. We've just got this bear. We're slowly chipping away at your tower and it's up to you guys to make something happen to stop it.
Oh, wow. The chat. Okay, here comes the hate. Here comes the rage against IG.
Especially with the recent invite. Hey man, they are new to Dota 2. They've been playing it for about a week now, and the International is 2 months away. This is one of the best Dota 1 teams in the world. There's not a chance they won't be ready for the International. And they're up against MUFC, a team who are also a world-class team, a team who I will be quite surprised if they don't get invited to the International themselves, although we'll have to wait and see for that.
They were at International 1 as well. So.
Yeah, and they've been playing so well lately. I mean, they've got wins against... They've now got wins against LGD and IG in this group of death, so I'll be quite surprised if they're not invited.